Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Truck Guy Joe. Thank you for your time today and thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, I am a fleet and commercial sales consultant at Dave Hallman Chevrolet in Erie, Pennsylvania. So basically what I do on a day-to-day basis is I take care of your fleet and commercial needs. And that could be anything from a small car. Maybe you own a pharmacy and you just need a vehicle to deliver medical supplies. So we can do something little like a Chevy Spark or a Sonic, maybe a Chevy Trax or an Equinox. I also sell corporate vehicles, so maybe you need a Chevy Tahoe or a Suburban, and then vehicles such as these. Incomplete vehicles, cabin chassis that we upfit. So landscape bodies, low cab forward. We have Silverado medium duty. We do service bodies, flatbeds, box trucks. So I can basically cover you for whatever your needs are, whether it be small cars up to the big trucks. But for today's video, I want to share something special with you. I built this truck for a customer, lawn and landscape customer, so I wanted to put this video out to help you guys in the lawn and landscape industry. This is the first of its kind for me. I haven't sold one to this exact spec, so I just wanted to share it to you. There's something special about this truck. I've sold plenty of the landscape bodies and plenty low cab forward, but in particular, I've never sold one with this particular feature. I just wanted to briefly go over the chassis portion of the truck. So please don't mind the dirt and the streaks. This truck's gonna get a full detail before it gets delivered to the customer tomorrow. But this is a Chevy low cab forward, 4500 gas. It's technically an Isuzu. It has an Isuzu VIN number. As many of you know, there's a joint venture between Chevy and Isuzu that Chevy puts their bow tie on this truck. And it was an answer for medium duty when we got rid of Kodiak and Top Kick. We have medium duty back now, but in the meantime, in the interim, they needed something. So Isuzu and Chevy got together, they put the bow tie on. We could offer higher GVW, truck that could do more than your standard one ton. All right, so back to this truck. It's a crew cab. 3 in the front, 4 in the back, so you can carry up to 7 passengers. So there's one of the versatility items right there. If you want to carry up to 7 guys, you can do so. Also, there's your landscape body, 14-foot flat, plus the Dovetail. Normal amenities on this landscape body. So you got your tool holder here with the grommets, holds the tools in place. You've got your box, things like gas cans, trimmer line, whatever you might want to put up there. There's a water cooler holder over there, and then also there's a trimmer trap. Now this body, I got to share with you the manufacturer because these guys are fantastic. Wil-Ro Inc. Now let me go to the mud flaps so you can kind of see basically a nice big shot of their emblem and where they're from. So these guys down in Tennessee, they build these bodies one at a time, built in-house down in Tennessee, engineered by them, built by them, painted by them. I took a tour of the facility when I dropped off this chassis. So you might have seen my video for the fuel mileage. This is the chassis that I dropped off down at Wil-Ro. Obviously, you watch the video, you'll see that's what I did. So what makes this special, this landscape body? This is the first of its kind I've ever sold, and you can kind of maybe already see where I'm going. This thing's got a removable dovetail. This back portion, the dovetail, can be taken off, and once that piece is gone and sitting on the ground, you've got your normal ICC bumper, you've got our hitch receiver, your tail lights, and you have basically a flatbed truck with drop-down sides. So this truck offers versatility, up to 7 passengers. You can take fertilizer machines on, you can take 0 turns, but you may have a scenario where you want to tow with this truck. Maybe you want to put a trailer behind it. Another option that's available on top of removable dovetail is you can make these dump. They can put a subframe and a hoist and put electric over hydraulic hoist, make these dump. This particular one does not dump. Customer didn't need that. He may go that route in the future. But this removable dovetail is pretty slick and it's easy to remove. It's a pretty simple process. You've got 2 jacks. There's one on each side. Turnbuckle here, basically a chain binder with a pin. You've also got these legs back here. So once you get the legs in place and get it stabilized, you can basically loosen things up, lower things down, and it's actually quite simple. So I'm going to show you how this works to convert this into just a flatbed that you can tow with. Okay, so that took me about 5 minutes to do. All right, so I started with, I pulled the plug for the trailer. And then after pulling the plug for the trailer, there's these release chains, okay? There's an eyelet where those go in. Trailer plug, release chains on both sides. And then once that was done, I lowered down the rear jacks. Set these down. Then after I got those down, I did the front jacks, got those in place. And the last thing I did was loosen these turnbuckles. And it gets to the point where basically you can pull this pin and the turnbuckle here, the tie down can just sway. So basically at this point, we're good to go. Electrical connector for the lights unhooked. Also this chain on this side undone. The 4 jacks are down. It's really that simple, and at this point I can kind of rock this thing a little. It's loose. So now I can just pull away in the hitch ICC bumper here that's just going to pull away, and it'll leave the dovetail sitting in place. So there you have it. There's with the dovetail removed. And quite frankly, if I would have started the video just showing you the truck like this, you would have just thought it was just a regular flatbed truck with a hitch and a bumper, with a tailgate, drop down sides. Oh, there's a, flatbed landscape body. Nice truck. Can serve a lot of purposes as far as hauling equipment, maybe some nursery stock, fertilizer, whatever the case may be. But you could pull a trailer with it. You could pull a nice enclosed trailer with some mowers or whatnot. You wouldn't really think, oh, wait a minute, that goes on the back? So that's kind of the coolest thing about this setup is the versatility. You've got a truck you can tow with, because let's face it, once the dovetail's on, you don't want to be putting a hitch under here. There's no really good way to support it. Just the way the dovetail is, because everything's on an angle, it goes up, and the hitch will be so low to the ground. This truck is not for everybody, but I tell you what, Wil-Ro sells quite a bit of them, and I have a feeling after this one, I'm going to sell more of these to the company that bought this. I'm glad they were willing to spend the money and get the truck that's going to work best for them. This is a tool. It's an asset. It's supposed to serve a purpose, and that's what it's going to do. It's going to be a versatile truck for hauling equipment and for hauling passengers. Also, nice toolbox over here. Forgot to show you guys that. And this is a gas motor. Gas engine works great in this application. So I just want to wrap this up again. I want to say thanks to Chaz again from Wil-Ro Inc. Chaz Montgomery. This guy turned this truck around quick. They build these bodies in-house, like I said. They paint them in-house, engineered in-house. Check out their website. Just Google Wil-Ro Inc. Great company, and I'm looking forward to doing more business with them and selling more of these trucks. All right, so we're going to wrap this video up. I do appreciate your time. Thank you for being here today, and any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd be glad to answer them for you. And if I could ever help you with any of your vehicle needs, just give me a shout. You guys take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.